I want to start with a weird truth that keeps bugging me. Some cities feel like car use is flattening, but the country just drove a record total last year. So are we past peak car, or are we just changing how and where we drive? I'm Morgan, and this is Recall Roadmap with Morgan. If messy but real car talk is your thing, that's what we do here, so go ahead and subscribe if you want in. Here's the deal I see on the ground. Per person, driving growth is slowing in many cities, while big totals still climb because, well, life is big. That tension is the crack in the door for car light, not anti-car, just smarter car, lower hassle, lower cost, safer streets. Think of it like carrying a lighter toolbox. You still fix things. You just stop hauling every heavy wrench all day. We're going to map policies that push fewer private cars, and then build your plan so you do not lose safety or convenience. And yes, I made a simple car light household worksheet for you, which you can download from the link in the description. So, what would it feel like if driving was your option B, not your only option? Stick with me, because the rules that shape streets might surprise you next. Okay, deep breath, because the boring words are weirdly powerful. Parking minimums sound harmless, but they push builders to add lots of spots, which bakes car costs into rent and prices. A single structured space can cost well over $20,000 to build, and those costs get bundled into homes and stores. Spread that across a block and, it adds up fast. Cities also tried congestion or clean air zones that charge certain trips in busy centers. In Europe, some places even cap parking instead of requiring more. The United States, meanwhile, has hundreds of millions of off-street spaces, which is like building a metal couch for every person and then paying for the living room to hold it. Unbundling parking and pricing the curb can free up money and space for housing, safer sidewalks, and bike racks. But this only works if good transit and safe bike routes show up first, or else it backfires. Would you trade one parking space on your block for a little more housing and a safer crossing? If you're nodding or cringing, that feeling is our bridge into real-life planning. Let's make a plan that keeps your life easy. Start with a one-week trip log and circle the short errands. Those are prime for walking, an e-bike, or a scooter. Next, price your car honestly. A pegs average new car ownership at about $12,300 per year, which is like a second rent check. If you drive less, consider a per-mile insurance plan, a monthly transit pass, and a shared car for weekend stuff. Bundle your kid drop-off with your grocery run to cut trips in half. Ask your landlord to unbundle parking so you only pay if you really need it. Store the bike right. You want secure, covered parking and bright lights, not a shaky rack in a dark corner. And, if your city has no safe bike lane yet, push for that first, then dial back parking rules after. What is the one trip each week you could swap without stress? Hold that thought, because I want to tell you what happened when I tried this for myself. Quick story. I went car light last year, and I was sure I would cave by week 2. I didn't. I still love cars, but I downsized to one vehicle, added a folding e-bike, and switched my insurance to pay by miles. My budget chilled out, and my mornings got less frantic. The first rainy week was rough, and I almost bailed, but better gear and a simple backup ride plan saved it. That's the trick. Small experiments and a backup. Start with 1 day a week, then grow. If this kind of honest, safety-first car talk helps, that's what we do here on Recall Roadmap with Morgan. So subscribe to stay ahead. Grab the Car Light Household Worksheet in the description and map your next month tonight. Then tell me what tripped you up and we'll fix it together in the next episode. What would your street look like in 5 years if every family owned one fewer car and felt safer doing it? Thanks for watching, and go pick another episode that sparks a question, because your best plan might be one click away.